Welcome to the Professionalist Real Estate Investing Podcast with your host, Tony Jacobs. This podcast is not just about making money. It's about creating a legacy that stands the test of time. From analyzing market trends to mastering negotiation skills, we will leave no stone unturned as we guide you through different stages of real estate investing. We will bring on industry leaders and share stories from the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. So now, it's time to level up your real estate game. And there's no better way to do it than right here with us at the Professionalist Real Estate Investing Podcast.
Welcome to the Professionalist Real Estate Investing Podcast with your hosts,
Tony Jacobs
and Rob Tierney.
How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Can't ask for anything better. We are live. We awake. We're ready to do this.
That's right. So this is the first step in my real estate journey. And not the first step in Tony's, but we just wanted to let everybody know that we're going to be out here. We're going to be doing this podcast thing. We're going to be bringing you content, fresh content regularly, and you can look forward to seeing us on every social media platform known to man.
Exactly. Yes. It's we just hit that start button, and now we're going to just go. I mean, that's all you have to do. Hit that start button. You know, the common thing, you know, people shy away from is that fear. You break down that wall of fear and it can move mountains. You know what I mean? Like just having confidence, the courage to do what you want to do. I mean, me and you, we've been talking about this in the making for a while, and I've told friends and everything. And I was like, yeah, I want to do this. This is my little calling, because there's a lot of information out there that people need to know about, and realistic information, because, you know, there's some people who would just want to, you know, spike everything up like, hey, check this out. If you do this, you can get rich by tomorrow. Or, hey, you don't use no money down, but you can make $1 million in 2 days. No, we're not about that. We just keep it realistic. We're going to have people on the podcast who are successful in real estate in all different avenues and venues, from syndication to wholesaling to Airbnb. I mean, it's conglomerates of a whole different, of all different types of investing when it comes to real estate. You know, I'm glad I'm partnering with you up, Rob, because you have an abundance of knowledge. So like when you speak, I listen. And when I speak, you listen too. And then when we laugh together. That's right.
It's definitely a lot of mutual respect between the two of us, for sure.
Amen.
And I'm really proud of the leaps and bounds that both of us have made over the last year. You know, a lot of it's been mindset change, but then a massive portion of that has been just gaining knowledge, reading books and listening to other people's podcasts and watching videos and attending seminars, you know, workshops, and just really, you know, you've been doing a lot of networking over the last couple of years. Yes. And meeting different people. And I really appreciate the fact that you were willing to mentor me, you know, even though you felt like you weren't at a high enough level, I think, to take me on as a mentee. But you're much further along in the journey than I have been. And, you know, I wouldn't want anybody else to help me along with this, you know, and I wouldn't want to travel this road with anybody else either, I don't think.
Exactly.
So I appreciate it.
No problem. The respect is mutual. I seen you and I talked to you and I was like, you know what? I think Rob is going to get it. And then, like you said, it's about the mindset. Your mindset has to change as to what do you want to do with your life? Like people has to know what their why is, what their purpose is. I mean, working a 9 to 5 all the time to feed your family. I mean, that's what everyone is taught. I mean, we're taught to, you know, go to school, go to college, and, you know, grow a family. And we're supposed to, work the 9 to 5 and then, you know, work there for so long, and then you retire, and then you just have a little bit left of your life, and then you pass away. But you know what? There's way much more to life than working a 9 to 5. And that's why we're talking so much in the field of real estate investing, because of all the, you know, it's basically, you're right. It's all about perks too, because with real estate investing, I mean, you get your tax advantages, your tax benefits. People use the cliche, you know, rich people don't pay taxes. Well, the rich and the wealthy, they may not pay many taxes because a lot of them have real estate. And it's easy for everyone to understand if you put your mind to it and you change your mindset. You don't have to do the rat race of working a 9 to 5 all the time. So with you and me and with the people we'll have on, on our podcast and our YouTube channel coming up real soon, we just have to work on a couple of things, but we're going to be on YouTube, very strong also. And I love for everybody to join and hear us. You've talked to people about our podcast. I've talked to people about our podcast, and I think it's nothing but it's going to grow. It's going to grow for people to understand the simplicity of how you can invest in real estate. I mean, because like I said, there's a lot of people out here that are just doing blatant, disrespectful. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. And by tomorrow or next week, you're going to be a millionaire. No, you have to be realistic about this. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a team. I'm a real estate agent. I'm working on getting my mortgage license. Like it takes time. It takes effort. You need a team around you. That's the only way you're going to succeed. And you need to network around people who really care also, because that helps out a whole lot too. Because when it comes to real estate investing, it's a mutual respect, and it's also where everybody's goal is different. You know what I mean? Like with me and you, we've talked about it. Like what's better than making money while you sleep? So real estate is one of those avenues. The cost segregation. Real estate is the only asset that I know of that you can get appreciation and depreciation value at the same time. I mean, the government allows that because why? It structures that. So it's not really like it's like, hey, this is a loophole. No, they've written it down for us to use. So we were supposed to use it. But yeah, I'm glad that me and you were taking this journey and everything. And I'm glad that, hey, we press play and it's on from here.
That's it. Now our journey of 1,000 miles has begun. This is step 1.
Exactly. And now we got a few thousand steps.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yes. But yeah, I'm glad we did this. We started this. We're going to have people, in the field who are really good at real estate investing. I actually, yesterday I talked to an investor that I'm good friends with. We'll have him. We're going to have people all over the country, to tell you the truth, that'll broaden your mind, broaden your horizon, change your mindset, change your thinking, and then get into real estate, because a lot of people say it, real estate this, real estate that. I mean, you can say this all day, all night, but then there's people like you and me, Rob, that we really care about everything that deals with real estate. Like with me being an agent, I love helping people find a home. How people, it's their first investment. Like they're really nervous about that. They want to make sure everything is right. And I love calming down my clients when it comes to that. Like, hey, you're with me. I have all the proper channels. I have a good team around me. You're going to be fine. As long as you calm them down, be truthful with them in every aspect. That's all that matters. Because when you're truthful, I mean, it goes a long ways. Truth, friendship, it goes straight a long ways to it.
That's it. It's because people can see the authenticity there. When you're not truthful, when you're being fake with people, when you're trying to mislead them, not everybody can see it, but a lot of people can see right through that, and if enough people see that in you, then eventually you're not going to be able to do any business.
Exactly.
Exactly. Eventually people will just stop coming to you.
Yes.
And where we live, we see some of those people on TV, and they last for a few years and they look all bright and shiny like a brand new car, but exactly. They don't last long.
No, they don't.
We've seen them come in, be these bright, shining stars, and then they just disappear.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh yeah, I see that. You look like a used car salesman.
Exactly. Or you'd be like, you'll hit on YouTube, where are they now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So, our journeys, I'm proud of you getting in your real estate investing journey. With me being in real estate, like my little story is when the pandemic was really strong, I studied for my real estate test here for California. Did my 3 parts of real estate schooling. I got my certifications, applied, and everything, and went and took my first test. I looked at it. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I'm like, I didn't study this. So I took it, got a little bit above a 50%. And I said, well, now I know what's on the test. Let me study a little bit harder. And so I live up in Northern California, and I drove down to Sacramento. And the second time around, I was there, and I was going to take my second test. And the lady from the Department of Real Estate, she says, Tony, I just want to let you know that you're not going to be able to take the test tomorrow. And I said, young lady, I'm already here. I'm right down the street. I'm ready to take this test tomorrow. Because at the time, Sacramento was the only real estate office that was open through all of the Department of Real Estate offices here in California. And they were only allowing 10 people. And she got me in because where I live at is 2.5 hours away. And there was even a lady that came from Riverside, from Southern California, to come to Sacramento. And she wasn't able to take a test, and I felt really bad for her and everything. So I took my test the next following day, and I missed it by five correct answers. So I took that on a Thursday, and then Sunday comes around, I'm on the couch, and I was like, you know what? All I need to do is study a little bit harder to pass this test. So it was God meant to be, because I was at the same desk and I took the same test and I passed it. And that was a game changer. That was life changing to me. And I want to thank God that I've been prospering every day. I've been having my circle around good people like you. I've been nurturing my mind and benefiting with great advice that I use all the time. Just staying sharp like a 2-edged sword on a lot of things. And I mean, there's a lot of information out there, but the investing part is I always stay up to date on that, and especially different assets. Like my main thing I love is it's kind of like it's basically the apartment syndication. I love that part. It's that people know, like, hey, your house. Would you rather have your house, or would you rather have a roof that had 30 doors? And of course, anybody in their right mind would say, I want that roof with 30 doors on it. Why? Because it's going to bring you in that cash flow. Cash flow is king, as everyone in real estate knows about. So yes, so I like everybody to stay tuned. Yeah, we're going to have some great content, great people coming through, give you some very resourceful information that you can use in your life. And then that's where me and Rob are at. We wanted to start this, which we did. We hit that play button, and it's nothing but up to the moon from this part on. So, we'll make sure that we have the content out there good for you, y'all, so y'all can listen to all different platforms out there. And may everyone have a good one. All right, Rob.
All right, Tony.
All right. To the next chapter. We'll see y'all.
We'll see y'all later.